What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel. And today we're going to be taking a look at my top 10 biggest wants for wrestling figures of 2025. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So last week I went over my top 10 most anticipated releases of 2025. And today we're taking a look at my biggest ones for 2025. Now, what separates the two? My most anticipated releases of 2025 are things that have already been revealed, things we know are coming in 2025 that have been proven to be coming out. We've seen renders, we've seen prototypes, things like that. However, today is my biggest wants of 2025. These are things that aren't revealed. These are things that are not announced. These are things that I would like to see revealed, announced, produced, come out in 2025. And I think it's a pretty good list. And I would love to hear yours. So make sure you comment below and you smash that subscribe button so you can come back for more each and every week. But we're going to get right into it. And starting off at number 10, probably isn't on a lot of people's top 10, I wouldn't think. But for me, it was a no-brainer. And that is none other than Kyle Fletcher. I would love to see him get an AEW figure, but I would like to see him in the attire from when he shaved his head. I want to have a long-haired head as well as the clean-shaven head. I think it would be a nice touch, dual figure, 2-in-1. You got to love it. So I want to see this head on there. I want to see street clothes. I want to see the tattoos. You know, make it a 2-in-1. Make it for me because I can see this guy being a huge star in professional wrestling. In my mind, he already is. He's got a great look. He's great on the mic. He's great in the ring. I mean, what more could you ask for? This guy is going to be a star. Number 9 is none other than Prince Nana. Now, yes, we've gotten a bobblehead, right? We've gotten a micro brawler, but with another Swerve coming out, we already know is coming out. You got to imagine there's going to be more. How can you not have Prince Nana? And I got to believe that this is already queued up in their releases, right? In my mind, this is a perfect chase or rare variant in any AEW unmatched or unrivaled series. So we need Prince Nana. He's toyetic. Give us the hand so we can do I swerve when I drive. Give me that. You know, this guy's a veteran in professional wrestling, and now he's really getting over with the crowd because of his affiliation with Swerve. So absolutely, we need Prince Nana. Now, moving on to number 8. This is a touchy subject. We were supposed to get unmasked Rey Mysterio in the Monday Night War line. However, that got scrapped. I think probably for obvious reasons. They probably don't want an unmasked Rey out on the shelves, especially as they're selling so much merchandise of the mask. So why is this so high up on my list, number 8 out of 10? Why is it so high up there if this is something I really want, right? I was so bummed this didn't come out last year. Basically, it all comes down to I don't expect this. I don't see them releasing an unmasked Rey Mysterio until he is good and retired and good and done out of the ring. So I really don't see this happening, but I would love to see it so much. This figure right here that we were supposed to get with the horns, the overalls, I think it's so toyetic. It's so fun. And honestly, if it did come out, it would have been one of the best figures in the Monday Night War line. So I'm still holding out hope one day for this. But as I said, it's number 8 because I just don't see it happening. Number 7 is Wayan Mercy. I've said it before in my most anticipated releases. I'm looking forward to that Hastel toy retro. However, why is he on here if he is getting a figure in 2025? Because I don't just want a retro. I want a modern scale Wayan Mercy. Dan Spivey only has that one figure coming in the retro from Hastel Toy and Grappler's Gimmicks. We need this as Elite style, Ultimate style. I don't even care if Mitch does it in his Regium series. I need this in modern scale, and I need it now. All the tattoos, cloth, good shirt, great likeness. Give it to me. You know what I mean? Like I said, we know we're getting this, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. I need more. I need full scale. I want to put an elite style Wayan Mercy next to a Bray Wyatt. It would be great to see him get a Legends deal. I don't see it happening this year. I would love for it to happen so we can get this, but only time will tell. So that is my number 7. And number 6 is another figure that should have come out that never did, and that is Abaddon. I think that she is one of the most toyetic superstars on the AEW roster. So the fact that she doesn't have a wrestling figure is absolutely mind-blowing. To me, that's AEW and Jazzwares leaving money on the table. I absolutely think that they deserve a action figure, especially the one that was supposed to come out. Even though their look is a little bit different now, check this out. The red hair, the alternate heads, absolutely excellent. The tattoo on the rib cage, very cool. This figure is clearly far along enough in the process that we can make this happen. So give us an Abaddon. I absolutely love the look that they come out to. So give us Abaddon. That's my number 6, Abaddon. I mean, I think that's an easy request, right? It's already basically down the pipeline. So just put it on shelves, baby. Put it on shelves. Make it a rare. Make it a chase. We don't care. We want Abaddon. And number 5 is none other than Scott Steiner. And I'm sure you're like, wait, we got Scott Steiner. We got Steiner Brothers, Scott Steiner in Ultimate. We've got Scott Steiner in the Elite line. But I'm looking for WCW, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. I'm talking prime Scott Steiner, jacked. I want him in the white. In fact, I want him just like this. He was supposed to be in the Monday Nitro arena. I want him in the singlet. And I think this figure looks great. I know they said that they're not going to be putting out these figures because it didn't get backed. But if you've noticed, pretty much all the figures that were going to be in this, well, a lot of them did come out. The Rey Mysterio, Diamond Dallas Page, they did come out. The Ultimate Warrior, but in elite form. So I don't care. Give me this in elite form. I would love to have this figure in elite form. Put them with the title. Put them with some interchangeable heads, some hands. I will be absolutely ecstatic by this. The arms are huge. I need this in elite form. Really don't care if it's an ultimate. Do not care. Give it to me in elite form. Put it in the Monday Night War line. Put it in the main elite line. Put it in anything from the vault. I don't really care, but we need Scott Steiner. We need Big Papa Pump. Number 4 is Mortis. This is somebody who's super toyetic that's never gotten a real action figure. Gotten micro brawlers, but he needs an action figure. I wouldn't mind if we got a Mortis in the Bone Crushing Wrestlers line by FC Toys. I wouldn't mind if we got a retro, but I think it goes without saying, I would love to see an elite style figure of Mortis. Check out this custom by Ivy's Custom Figgies. That's at Ivy's _custom_figgies on Instagram. Guys, incredible customizer. Look at this thing. This thing looks factory made. He's got the staff. He's got the cloth goods cape. All of the skulls, all the paint is there. The head sculpt is incredible. All of the boots, everything about this is a 5-star figure. And somehow this is not made by Mattel. We need this from Mattel. We need this even from an independent. We need a Mortis, in my opinion. Canyon has not gotten a lot of figures, but Mortis definitely has not gotten enough. This is a super toyetic superstar that deserves to be emulated in plastic. So I would love to see a Mortis soon down the line. And now we're getting close, man. Number 3 is one that I've been wanting for a very long time. I have been begging, right? And I've even slid into the DMs of FC Toys telling them I need these guys in figure forms. Put them in the Bone Crushing Wrestler line, and that is none other than the Mean Street Posse. I want them all. Joey Abs, Rodney, and Pete Gas. Give me all 3 of them. Hell, in the BCW line, it would be all the same mold except for the heads. Just change up the vests a little bit. The sweater vest, would be incredible. I don't even care if Rodney has tattoos, Don't get me wrong. I would love them in elite form, kind of like this Chargrove.toys on Instagram made. So cool, right? These look great. I think the formula would be super easy for Mattel to pull off, but I just don't see them signing Legends deals. Give them to me in independent. I don't care. Bone Crushing Wrestlers. I wanted these guys in the BCA era so bad as a kid, and we never got them. I thought they would have went so good with Shane McMahon. I mean, these are his boys, right? These are his boys. We need them. Give me the Mean Street Posse. And I know that's technically 3 figures, but you can't have one without the other. They got to be going together. And speaking of going together, a figure that we are getting in 2025 is Blade Runner Sting. He's going to be in the AEW Unmatched line as I believe it's a rare 1 of 3,000. I think it would be an excellent idea if WWE Mattel came out with a Blade Runner Rock, the Ultimate Warrior. It's an easy layup, and I think how cool would that be to have AEW Jazzwares put out one of the figures of this tag team, and then WWE Mattel put out the other. They might not match perfectly, but I think it would be just such a nice thing for the fans of the wrestling figure community. It would be so much fun. Here's that Blade Runner Sting I was talking about. Just imagine an elite in the Legends line of Blade Runner Rock, aka the Ultimate Warrior, that could coincide with this. It's a very simple formula, right? Black wrist tape, black tights, and that's pretty much it. Paint up the face, and you got one, right? You got Blade Runner Rock. Please, Mattel, easy. We got the Ultimate Warrior. Give us Blade Runner Rock. I think it would be an excellent, an easy sell. We got Dingo Warrior. I think people would really pop for this. I really do. And number one is something I've wanted for a very long time, and I've said it for quite some time. I've said it on my podcast. I've said it on YouTube. I've said it on Instagram. I've even said it on TikTok. You guys probably already know what it is, and that's John Cena. But I want John Cena as Vanilla Ice. To me, this is what helped catapult him to where he was, because this was the first time he really dove into that rapper gimmick, which ended up blowing up and pushing him to superstardom to where he was. So this is kind of like the seed that he planted to end up sprouting into his stardom, And I think it would be super toyetic, a lot of fun. You can even put him in ring gear underneath, cloth goods, put on a removable big obnoxious wig. I think it would be so cool, so fun. Make it an exclusive, put it in any type of line. Legends line would even work. He's absolutely a legend. This is a figure I've wanted for a long time. I first started requesting this when the Elite Series 100 was coming out, and I was like, man, this would be a really great time to have John Cena in there as Vanilla Ice. But please, I want him as Vanilla Ice. We're long overdue. We've gotten the same John Cena's over and over again. Give us something a little unique. Give us something novelty. I would be happy to have it. So that is my list, man. Number one, John Cena as Vanilla Ice. I want Blade Runner Rock, a.k.a. the Ultimate Warrior, to match that Sting coming out from AEW. The Mean Street Posse. I mean, how great would these guys look in the BCW line? I would love it. Mortis, super toyetic, man. Scott Steiner, Abaddon, Wayan Mercy. I mean, this guy would be excellent in the Legends line or even the main Elite line. It's a no-brainer. Unmasked Ray, this is something I think we deserve. Everybody wants it. We were all so bummed when we found out we weren't getting this figure and they were being replaced with another Ray. Prince Nana, I feel like of all the ones I listed, this one is like guaranteed to come. This is guaranteed to come out in 2025. Same thing with Kyle Fletcher. If they don't put out a figure or at least reveal a figure of Kyle Fletcher in 2025, I feel like they're leaving money on the table. So I would love to hear your top 10 most wanted figures of 2025. What do you want to see revealed, designed, released in 2025? Please comment below. Give me your list. I would love to hear it. Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Twitter is at TheFigHeel. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, and make sure you join Whatnot at WhatHealed.com, and you'll get $15 off your first purchase. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeel's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 5,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With shots by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Premium full color and value black and white editions available now on Amazon.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHealed.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.